So we thought that it was going to be me with the problem, because this isn't something I'm supposed to put my hands on. This isn't something I'm supposed to dabble in, because, being a believer, being Christian, this isn't something that we do. With the tarot readings and the anything, psychics and all this, or, just that stuff isn't something that we use, or you know what I mean? So I thought it was going to be a problem with me, but as I'm finishing up, and I was almost finished I probably had 15, 20 more cards to go. And so some of them were laid out, and so they were weakening. Their voices were slowed, and they were like, we're out, we're sent out to, like, we're being pushed out. We're being pushed out. They say, like, outer darkness or something like that, but we're being sent away from you. And you could hear it, that, like, getting them weak. I'm like, wow, they may really disappear. Like, I don't know what it is, but I guess it's something about breaking the spell work that was sent to me. I don't know anything about these cards. I don't know anything about these cards. You know what I mean? I still have to learn them, learn what they are, learn what they mean, and all this stuff. But I'm not doing it for trying to get back at them or trying to find out what they're doing. Now is time for me to spy, I spy, type of thing. No, I'm just trying to actually want to do something unique and different with this channel that I want to do. So, well, actually, because it's not just going to be a channel, it's going to be, something that I officially do. So I'll probably, be on another, like Patreon or something else, because I can't just let it be on one platform. So, but that was really something. Excuse me. Because I'm just looking for ways. I've been looking for ways to try to get away from this attachment. You know what I mean? But that was really something. That goes back to my faith, though. Me believing in God and believing in, the Bible and things like that. I believe in the Bible. Believe that is very powerful as well. Certain prayers are just the Bible itself. If I feel that I need to feel protected or protection, a lot of times I will, grab my Bible or sleep with it or something. I do believe in it. That I don't know how to explain it, but yesterday was very, very, very much interesting, because all I was doing is writing the 78 different cards that are part of the tarot in black, and some index cards that I had cut out. I probably had like 20 some cards left, and they're spreaded out so that they can dry, and they're all, so that means they were all on my floor. And this situation started happening where it seemed like they started to vanish, or they started to disappear, or their voice, you could tell they sound very far. So I don't know, and they don't know. They're like, we don't know what this is. We need to know every card that you put down so we can work against it, type of thing. And that's what makes me think that type of stuff right there. We need to know every card that's put down so we can work against it. And other things that have been said since this, it makes me think that that those people that sent the spell word, that this is really true, that they have some dealings to what is being said and the messages that are being, sent to me by these deities. Hold on. So I just but every day, I haven't said this, but every day I'm basically fighting with these deities. That's a whole nother thing, but not physically, but either, well, actually, physically in some way, shape, form, or fashion, trying to get them before this happened, before yesterday, And before I was able to figure out that using certain music a certain particular way, and that is not regular music. This is like inspirational gospel music, okay? By turning it up and actually making sure it's in my ears. And then I actually said something like, go, or like, go back to where you came from or something like that. And it actually pushes them out, pushes them further away. So if there's some type of attacks that's going on, I assume it would stop. I wasn't under any type of physical attacks by, me being physically impacted because of spell work at that time. It was just, they were just, sometimes you can hear them, but it's just annoying or something like that. Or you can just feel the attack. You can just feel that they're just doing something, So, but yeah, for me to have learned that it's a possibility they could be casted out at least for a few minutes or what have you, and then somehow they're brought back. So, but every day it's a struggle and it's an issue because they're always telling me that they want to take me out, that they're trying to kill me because of this situation, that's going on. Well, for them, it's because of your sins, what have you. But there's other situations that's going on, and that's the reason why they were sent, okay? To try and take me out. And I think that they're able to do this. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Deities being successful with this. I have yet to hear people's stories on this as well. I have no idea. If this is the case, if they're able to, take people out and stuff like this. Now, when it comes to, let me just say, when it comes to spiritual matters and spiritual things and things that have nothing to do with like this world, like if something happens and it's because of a spiritual reason, then unfortunately for us, there's nothing we can do about it. Us humans here, it's kind of like God sent or God ordained or something that was allowed. I believe that there are things that there's nothing that we as people can do anything about. Okay, if it's an order by God, or if it's something that is arranged or called by God, then there's nothing that we can do about it. Okay, so like, not who you gonna call type of thing, but because there is no one to call. There's no Ghostbusters. There's no one that can, or there's no help there. This is just how it is. And this is the way that I see it. This is the way, it's seen by a lot of people. And those who believe in a higher power and the supreme being, that being God. So basically that there are situations that happen and there's nothing that we can do, about it. Okay, so this is the type of situation, but I am experiencing, like, even now, like, they're upset about something, I don't know, they want me to get off of here. But even now, like, there are times when it seems like, trying to maybe stop my breathing or trying to, certain things, now I know what to eat and what not to eat. Now I know what not to eat so that they're not able to mess with my heart. They were bothering my heart for a while. And then also with my head, certain things that they're able to use under the spell work. While this attachment is connected to me, they're able to use that, certain things, to do certain particular spell work. Because what they're trying to do is take your soul. So anyways, I just stay away from it. Just eat anything else other than that, or if you eat a certain amount of it, it can affect. They're able to do certain things. So yeah, just learned a lot too. But yeah, this is I don't know, just wanted to get on here and talk about this experience. I don't know, the next time I'll get on, so I'm kind of glad that I'm putting up a lot up here, to talk about this experience. Because one, it's like I said, one, I believe it was sent because of myself.